Why would you not want to be more economical, live more meaningfully, and create more purpose in yourself and in the world? What's happening, guys? Matt here, back with another video. If you guys are new here, I'm a final year pre-service teacher at the University of New South Wales. And on this channel, we explore ways to be better every day. Today, what we're going to talk about is why everyone should be a minimalist, including you. Let's get started. So minimalism is a lifestyle where you only own things that bring more value to your life. Now, personally, I would classify myself as a minimalist. Now, it doesn't look like that with my RGB setup and my productivity setup behind me, but yes, I believe I am a minimalist. And the reason why that is because minimalism doesn't mean basic or cheap, but rather it means I only buy things that actually add value to my life. So yes, the RGB lights added value to my life and the productivity setup did as well. That's why I bought it. So I discovered minimalism in 2015 from my older brother actually, who was a minimalist at the time. And honestly, I found it really valuable. All of the philosophies that they were teaching about living more meaningful lives, and it really came in handy when I was going through the worst depression of my life. I was bad. I was down bad, bruh. But in all seriousness, it was a really hard time of my life, and I found solace in minimalism. Now, I first discovered the Minimalists, Joshua Fields Milburn and Ryan Nicodemus. They have a book and podcast and a documentary as well. And personally, I resonated really well with their podcast and their book, and it really did help me through this troubling time. Now, onto the meat of the video. You should be a minimalist. Yes, you should be a minimalist too. Now, I don't mean to throw away all your worldly possessions and just live with a mattress and chair for the rest of your life. I don't mean that.
Wait, I already did. Is there something wrong with that?
Nothing. Live your best life, man. Go for it. Now, what I mean by this is you should try to incorporate some elements of minimalism into your life. Now, the thing is, why would you not want to be more economical, live more meaningfully, and add purpose to your life? It sounds too good to be true, right? So being a minimalist is really easy. The first step that you have to take is to throw away the things that don't add value into your life. So the minimalists have a little game that you can play, which is called the 30-day game. I personally like their 90-day rule, where you look at something and you say, have I used it in the last 90 days, or will I use it in the next 90 days? If the answer is yes to either of these, keep it. If the answer is no to both of these, then you gotta throw it. Okay, let's try this out. Have I used this in the last 90 days? Yes. Will I use it in the next 90 days? Probably. You can stay. Okay, on to the next thing. Have I used this in the last 90 days? No. Will I use it in the next 90 days? Maybe not. Oh, fuck. Aww. I guess it's bin time. I gotta keep to my word. We'll put that in the maybe pile. Is there anything that you've been holding on for a long time? Let me know what it is down in the comments below. Tell me what it is and how long you've had it for. Now, if you don't like that, you can try the Marie Kondo method. Do you spark joy in my life? Yes. Yes, you do. I guess I can keep it. Now, if this sounds like too much, you can always try a toned down version. Maybe it's time that you have that spring clean that you promised that you were gonna do. Or maybe it's time to cut out that toxic friendship that's been weighing you down for a couple years now. Whatever it is, only allow for things that actually make you happy inside of your life. If it doesn't make you happy, get rid of it. It's as easy as that. Now, once you've removed all this clutter out of your life, it's really easy in order to apply this to other areas in your life. Does your career bring you happiness? Do your friends? Do your relationships? Does that shopping cart that you're about to purchase going to give you value? If the answer is yes, then go ahead and do it, but maybe you could live without it. Now, it's really important once you've removed these things that you actually keep them out of your life. Now, every day you have to make an active attempt to not allow things that don't make you happy into your life. Otherwise, you'll end up in the same position that you were before, and we don't want that, do we? It's a constant battle in this day and age, trying to keep things out of your life with so much information and so much stuff being bombarded into your senses every single day. It's difficult to cut through all of the noise and all of the stuff that's in your life. And sometimes you got to remind yourself that it's okay to have things in your life, but sometimes you might have to remove those things from your life. My personal experience with minimalism was honestly life-changing for me. I found that over time, I was really starting to care about the things that I owned, the people around me, and the stuff that I did. To this day, I'm constantly adding things to my life that have value, and I'm removing things that don't actually have value, which is why I started this YouTube channel actually. Now, these days, I'm less of a hardcore minimalist that I used to be, and I think this is really important for most people to adopt. I think it's really important to not allow yourself to become too involved in a single ideology, because once you do, it's kind of like you're stuck in that frame, and anything that you move towards it is going to be a misalignment with your personality. And for me personally, I can't be that rigid with my lifestyle. I have to be fluid fluid, I have to move around. I can't be one person or one thing. So while I am a minimalist, I don't let that get in the way of things that I think will add value to my life, but is not typical of a minimalist. Like the productivity setup behind me, this expensive camera, and all of the stuff that you see. And so what I'm preaching to you today is not to sell all your stuff, to throw away all your stuff, and live on a mattress and a box for the rest of your life. That's not what I'm saying. And I know that's what people think minimalism is, but it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be a perfect minimalist in order to reap the benefits of minimalism. Minimalism is going to look different for everyone, and you can adopt minimalism and it will look very different for you compared to what it looks like for me. Now, if you're still watching and you're really motivated and want to be a minimalist, I'm going to leave all the links to all the stuff that I talked about here today. If you guys are interested in being better every day, have a look at this video right here. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.